All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Dirty Parlay. We are now on episode number 111. We did it. We made it to 3 single numbers here that are all the same. Darren's not with us at the moment. He might be joining in later. He has some things going on, but with us is Ethan and Nate, and I swear to God, I swear to you, I did not leave Darren in Lambeau. He made it home. He made it home. I promise you.
He's sleeping on a park bench somewhere right now.
I think
right where he belongs.
At one point, he fell in love with the North when he saw TJ's basement. He was like, "I'm a basement guy now. I get it. I totally get it." In all fairness, TJ's got a dope ass basement. But it's good to see you guys. Nate, how you feeling? He's so
You're
ready.
Fucking troll.
He's so ready.
I fucking hate you.
We just started.
Well, wait,
what are you
there's
talking
more.
about? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
what
dude, we
is
just
this?
got going.
I don't know. So I said.
How you feeling?
Yeah.
It's my day off.
Is it though?
It's my day off, and I have to be here fucking getting trolled by this fucking man bun bitch.
Does it? I mean, you feel good though. Like you're out absorbing the sunlight. You know what I mean? It's not like you're down like in a tunnel or nothing, right?
Yeah. You have your Yankees cap on, a
I
specific
need
one.
D here back. He evens us out.
Dude, we're not judging. It's listen, it's tough. Like the rest of the Yankee fans, it's tough. You lost Bill Belichick and Nick Saban. It's a tough day. That meme that they sent was hilarious. Got the bims on though.
Bullen and Bracken. Bullen and Bracken.
It feels good to be back, boys. Of course, we had the Lambeau trip. It was myself, Darren, and Adam and TJ. It was a blast. We had fun. The casino sucks in Green Bay. I want that to be noted and on the record. It's just a small, shitty casino. But, hey, Milwaukee's got the best one I think I've seen yet. Hard Rock's pretty nice in Tampa, but Milwaukee's my favorite right now for sure. There's a lot we're going to go over here because there's a lot of news going around the NFL and what have you. But I do want to start with the records, if you boys are about it.
How do we close out the season?
That's exactly it. I just want to show us.
I didn't even see if I did all right or not. I probably should have bet on that, but.
Yeah, you're gonna find out. Let's see. Okay, so I'm trying to remember the top of my head, but I think I remember something's very. Yeah, there's. Okay, I do remember. Very, very similar in a lot of the picks from last week. When I say that, I'm meaning the record. So let's get into it. Oh, I accidentally just moved an icon on my screen on accident. Okay. The records for the NFL regular season. This is how it turns out for last week, and then I'll show the final cut. If you guys remember, last week, Darren was up on Nate by, what was it, 2 wins, 3 wins? Like, it was close.
Yep.
So, Nate, let's see if you closed the gap. Let's see if D ran away with it. So, with that being said, let's get into it. The records. Darren finished at 7-9 for the week. So, he's below 500. Nathan finished at 7-9 last week. Unfortunately, yeah, D held it away. He held it off.
He took it.
I don't know if you want to call me
for the king. You best not miss. What?
I missed a lock too. Crazy enough. That's not like him.
Hold on.
That's
hold
not
on.
like
Wait a minute.
Both you shut the fuck. Read off your fucking record, Blake.
Just call me.
Read off your fucking.
Just
record.
call me Mr. December because I don't miss in December. 10-6. 10-6.
No. Your overall record. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna show you that next.
When the games don't mean anything.
I'm gonna show you that next because you went 7-9 as well. All 3 of you guys went 7-9 last week. Bye, little one.
Fucking bums carried you guys all fucking season. This is how I get treated. All right.
Yeah. So all season D's carrying right now. So D finished that.
I almost sent the can you at least win a lock? Like
I've no joke. I almost screenshotted Nathan's like sending that to the text and just resent his like him sending it to the text.
Yeah, he hit us with that early.
All right. So for the year, D took the cup 150 to 122. Shout out to D on that one. Nate 2 behind him at 148 to 124. I crept up. I'm positive for the year 139 133. So I'll take that as a win. Progress, my man. If you bet on me all year, you had a rough start, but you came back.
Yeah. What? Yeah. No. They never came back because they stopped betting on you.
That's on them.
What was your
That's
locks?
on them.
What was your locks?
We're getting to that one next. We got to get to that one next. We're getting all the record stuff out of the way now because it doesn't mean anything later because we're gonna switch up the actual locks and how they go. And then E, you finished at 95 and 71. You came here late, but you still made a difference. Plus 24, not bad at all. So there's the regular season. Next week you'll see we'll keep the regular season up on there, but then we'll also add in playoffs as a separate tab. But yeah, so not bad. Everybody finished positive. That's the first time we've ever done that on here, mainly because of myself. But I finished even last year. But
we've never done that before.
Never.
Because
it's
of
a first.
you.
Hey, it's a first. They don't ask you. Hey, banners fly forever. They don't ask you how you did it. Just know that you did it. You know what I'm saying? Not how many. It's how you did it. All right, let's get to the locks. We'll skip ahead here. I do got to switch up the screen to do that. Okay. So what I have up here is last week's locks. So last week it was I'm 6 and 12 for locks of the year. D went 11 and 7. Nate went 13 and 5, and then Ethan, I don't have yours, but next year we will.
Don't remember mine.
So last week it was I had the
That's
Bucks.
a couple bullets for us.
D had Green Bay and
bullets, you know?
and Chicago over.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Guys are just fucking...
That's all I'm gonna. Whoa!
You're an embarrassment, Blake. You're an embarrassment. 6 and 12.
That's
Holy
better. That's better
fuck.
than last year. We're back.
6 and 12.
Yeah,
We're
6
so
and 12
back.
is bad. 6 and 12 is bad.
We're so back. Don't even worry about it. We're so.
You were
back.
never here to be back.
I'm back,
You can't be back if you were never there.
dude. I'm back. I'm so
Just
back.
wandering in the wilderness, never back.
We came down to the 3:30 on Sunday games and we missed it, the dirty parlay. But what can you do? It's tough. Hey, don't worry. Like that over, the Bears weren't helping for that over. Regardless, they weren't helping.
Yeah,
for
you
that
picked
over.
that, right?
No, that was D's. That was D's. I had the Bucks. I had the Bucks in a field goal game. I had a -5, and the final score was 9-0. That's called a fucking lock of the century, boys.
It's all a lock.
No,
6
no,
and
no,
12.
no. The best one is +3 when it's 0 to 3. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
give you
with you on that
was
one. That's the
pure,
best
like,
one.
Just like, man, fell down, scraped his knee, and still got the win.
I'll raise you
I
one
don't
more.
understand.
I'll raise you one more. It was the Commanders being a second half team. That was a lock.
All
That
year.
was-
All year.
Yeah,
All
we
year
changed
they were
history
fucking-
with that. We changed it.
Second half team.
Second half team. All right. There's a lot more we can go over here when it comes to the NFL. Let's talk a little bit about the coaching changes that's been going on here. Let's start with one of your teams. Bill's officially gone. Bill is gone, and it's exactly how we saw it coming. It's an amicable split. It wasn't he was fired. It was just an amicable split. So, what is there to look forward to for your team this year? Coaching change. Who do you think it's going to be? Who do you want it to be? Tell us a little bit about the Patriots.
I'm thinking, see what just went down over in Tennessee. We might get a little Vrabel action coming over here. He might be coming home, so I'm down for it. It's not like he was terrible, if we had the choice between Arthur Smith or Mike Vrabel, give me Vrabel every single time. All right. Sucks to see Bill go. I'm really wanting to see where he's gonna end up. Because people are talking Atlanta. I always thought he was going to go to the Chargers. But for us, we better draft right coming up here. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to be stuck in that limbo for a long time.
So I asked you guys before we did the pod today is to come with some sort of rant for one of the teams. It doesn't have to be big. It could be just a little one, just something a little punch, pack a little punch in whatever you're giving for your team. I will say this when it comes to the Patriots. I saw today that they're not even looking at Vrabel. They're saying like they already set up Mayo to be the guy. It's not official yet, but Mayo's to be the guy.
Yeah, I saw that they're wanting him to step up. I saw that just a little bit ago too.
Yeah, so if that's the case, Vrabel's gonna go somewhere. He's got like options like the Chargers. He's got options like the Commanders. Like Nate, where do you see Vrabel going if it's not the Patriots?
Bears defensive guy.
Oh, I'll fire anyone for him right now. Like,
Yeah. You don't have to. We already did.
Why wouldn't you take Vrabel as the head coach and Eberflus jump to the defensive coordinator?
So I'll get this started then. Let's go ahead. Like I've listened to nothing but Chicago radio today, whether it was the score or if it was. I do too.
Your day must have sucked.
Well, I told this to Nate. I was driving around for 2 hours just trying to get a baby to sleep, so I had a lot to listen to, and I just want to listen to nothing but Bears. So it was the score. It was ESPN 1000. It was the mid show for the Barstool Chicago when they just talked about the Bears. All of them were a little unbearable, and all of them had a little bit of some good little spices in there. What's wrong with the Bears? Listen, when you decided to keep Eberflus, here's the truth of the matter. You have to extend him now, unfortunately. And I'm not saying like 5 years, 4 years, but who would want to come over as a coordinator for both offense and defense for a guy that only has a job for 1 more year? Like, who would honestly want to do that? Play for a guy where it's just a Band-Aid? Because then, like, you're going to be out of there, too, if all shit goes wrong. They're not going to keep a coordinator and bring in a new head coach. That never fucking happens. So no matter who we get, just know, like, it's not going to fucking matter. Because if Eberflus fucks up next year, it's bullshit. Also, Kevin Warren, the president of the Bears, he said, I want to make decisions that the fans want, blah 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 blah. And I want the Bears to be executing with grace and elegance, and I want the alumni to be proud. Shut the fuck up. We don't want that. We want dirty ass fucking football. When the 85 Bears were winning, they were punching you in the fucking mouth, and they were dancing on your body when you were lying on the ground. That's the biggest sports star in Chicago is Michael Jordan, and he's known for being a psychopath and just winning. He didn't give a fuck. Why would I want grace and fucking like elegance in a win or deciding our future here? I want dirty ass football. I don't care if we have to cheat like the Patriots. I don't care if Jim Harbaugh comes in here and we get a fucking another guy to like look at signs. I don't give a damn because the banner will fly forever, and I just want fucking mean ass football. We don't have that anymore. If you want us to be like the stepping stone / like the team to be like modeled after, this isn't the franchise to do it. And unfortunately, just like when Rocky Wirtz passed, like you might need Virginia to pass for it in order for the things to change, because the McCaskies are making the decisions here, and it's fucking garbage. Because no shot did Ryan Poles make the option to keep Eberflus, and I'm not saying Poles is like absent or excused from any of this, but like that had to be a higher up call because this is fucking ridiculous. It makes no sense. We fucked ourselves over. We shot ourselves in the foot, and whether Eberflus turned around that defense or not, you're not going to get a great offensive coordinator in here, because why would I want to go work for a guy that's going to be fired in a year? And, like, they're not going to give me the job, maybe interim when he's fired, but they won't even happen because the Bears don't fire coaches midseason. If they kept him because he's a player guy, cool. You can find another one of those. It's just fucking ridiculous. We look like fucking schmugs. Like, we look terrible. I can't stand it. We look like an embarrassing franchise. I had a lot more, but I honestly kept it on my phone, and I don't have that part on me. But it's bullshit. It's bullshit what we're doing. We got embarrassing Green Bay. I wish we lost 40-0 so we'd actually be fired rather than losing by 3 field goals. I said this, Nathan. I said it went to Adam. So it was myself, Adam, Darren, TJ. TJ's on the far side of me sitting in the seats. When it was 3rd and 22 in the fourth quarter and you're down by 8 and you want to go for a fucking screen pass on the opponent's like 45-yard line, what are we doing? I yelled so loud I almost lost my voice. TJ looked at me right away, goes, I knew you were going to say something about that play. Like, of course I'm going to fucking say something about that play. It was embarrassing. I wish we got our asses killed because of that. I would have left happier in that aspect. But the fact that we lost by 8 points, it should have never been that close. It should have never been that close. But yeah, I could go on and on, but I want to keep running in circles here. But it's fucking embarrassing. I wish for once that the team that you root for would actually make a good call. Like when my dad sent me the news about Getsy, I saw it at the same time he sent it, and I was like, cool, we can pass downfield now. Like, this is amazing. This is super cool. But they cleared the whole offensive side of the ball. Nate, do you have hope?
No, they do this every offseason. Yeah, I've got hope until I see the product, and then hope leaves. So I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm done trying to figure out what these retards are trying to do.
It sounds like Fields is a guy now, though. They have to. You have to, because you would have fired Eberflus too. You know what I mean? But since they got
the only argument I could see for Caleb is you're not going to put Justin in a spot where it's his third OC in what, 3 years?
yeah. I mean, Cutler had the same
So-
problem but longer.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, you guys are in a prime spot to flip it around, and all it would take would be a couple pieces. Like, your defense was playing great. You know what I mean? You guys do
Really
have
good.
some good players. You know what I mean? Like, you guys could actually turn it around here. And your organization is so trash. There's no doubt about it. Like, from the owners down, like, and what we were talking about, Mike Evans' landing spot. Like, please don't put my boy into that fucking mess. Please don't put my boy into that goddamn mess. You know what I mean? Like, he could get a bag anywhere. Don't go to that shit show.
My
That's all I'm
my
gonna
problem
say.
if we had Evans, like we have 2 guys we signed at wide receiver, and they're your main 2 wide receivers, rather than a guy on a rookie contract like Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm saying that because like you'd rather have one that you can keep longer if DJ Moore decides to fucking bail out, because he probably has more of that option in his contract than a rookie does. But they already decided to keep Justin because Justin and DJ said we need better play callers. They fired Getsy, not Eberflus. So that's showing that they wanted Eberflus and they wanted someone to call better plays for them. So Justin's already saddled up to Eberflus. Hey, things can happen. Poles has made some trades that's like didn't see that coming. Like, I didn't really think we had a chance at Sweat, and when we got Sweat, we became one of the top 3 defenses at the end of the year since Sweat joined. We were one, then the Ravens and Browns had like a crazy like couple weeks, but we finished as a top 3 defense technically since he joined the league or joined our team. I'm sorry. So if we hypothetically follow along with me, if we trade down from 1, you trade down to 2 or 3, Patriots or Commanders, one of you guys are going to give us up another first-round pick and another first-round pick, if not a second-round pick. You'll at least give up 1 first-round pick the following year and this year. Like, you'll give us your trade back. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know who wants Caleb, but someone's going to trade for it. But the biggest concern I have for it is that even though you stuck your neck out for Justin Fields, if it doesn't work out, the next QB class isn't that great. And then you missed out on these guys. Not saying they're going to be amazing, but you missed out on Caleb Williams, the Heisman winner Daniels. You missed out on Drake May. And again, I'm not saying those guys are going to be good, but you already missed this class where not even the Heisman winners like top 2 as a quarterback. So you better fucking make the right move, because no matter how many picks you got, you're not guaranteeing the first overall pick that following year either. So you might be picking 9 with just 1 first-round pick, and you have to draft the quarterback there. And then if anything, you trade back up and you lose more picks. Like, it's a fucking endless shit circle, and it all comes down to if Justin's the guy this year. That's all it comes down to. If he plays good, we're fine. If he plays like shit, we're super fucked. Like, that's really all it means. I'm jealous. I don't have a Mac Jones and be like, all right, he's not the guy. Like, we're stuck in limbo. We're stuck in limbo.
Yeah, I get that, because like you get flashes of Justin Fields where you're like, damn, he is the guy, and then you're like, the next game, what was I thinking, dude? Here, let me just go stand outside in the rain, and contemplate life here. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. Now, you got DJ Moore, got a couple all right running backs. You know what I mean? If your defense is playing all right. And then you draft Harrison Jr. and then you also sign Mike Evans. Like, then you have like way too many heavy hitters out there. You know what I mean? Like, granted, Harrison Jr. is a rookie. You know what I mean? But your offense will be stacked. But who's gonna come in and start calling the plays? And then if you still lose, crucified. Like, it would be a nightmare. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys are stuck in a bad spot.
If you have all these pieces and it doesn't go through next year, like, you think DJ Moore wants to stick around on a new rebuild? Like, he came here because of Justin. You think, like, fucking Komet, he just signed a contract, he wants to stay here? Fuck no, I'd want out of here too. The line's, like, up and down. It's good, and then it's shitty. It's good, it's shitty. I was yelling at Adam before the game started because he wants Caleb Williams. I said, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. And then I'm watching live. Justin made so many bad decisions. Like, the play call was dog shit, but Fields was making bad decisions, and it was like, damn. At the end of the game, I was like, I don't fucking care who comes in. You know who I really want? If I had to, if we got rid of Justin, trade out a 1, get 2 or 3, whatever, and then with pick 9, draft Daniels from LSU. Like, get Marvin Harrison Jr. at 2 or 3, and then get the LSU Heisman winner at 9. Like, that would be a crazy steal. That'd be a good move. Like, fucking that's GM mode in Madden. But like, that won't happen because why would things make sense? I don't know. I can go on. Nate, whatever team you want to talk about, go for it. Whether it's the Bears, Eagles, Fucking Texans. I don't care.
No, I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Kinda
You said what I'm thinking about the Bears, so it doesn't matter.
Before
man.
you move on from the Bears, give me your hardest take on the Bears.
I just wish they didn't play like pussies in that game. What's the point? You had nothing to lose, and you went out and like just played like absolute pussies. The the play that everyone's going back to is that screenplay where they're asking our 5'10" wide receiver to block an all-pro like edge rusher.
Yes.
I don't know. That's all you need. That was probably all I needed to see about that game to just turn it off.
I feel like I took like the limitless pill and I saw the future at, like 2 years ago. I'm like, Getsy's not the guy. He's calling screenplays. And then now people are like, yeah, he called screenplays all the time. It's like, how does no one fucking see this shit? Like, he's been doing this for 2 fucking years. Like, what are we doing here? He should have been fired last year. Like, you don't get yards passing by throwing sideways. You just don't. And then we face people that get like a 30-yard screenplay, and then like Getsy's like, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing every fucking play. We're copying that, and we're gonna nail it. And it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah.
Justin also missed guys, so I felt like he was holding the ball.
Yeah.
He was doing what he just couldn't go. I don't know. It's hard to watch.
When that last field goal put us up to 9, right before that happened, Adam's looking at me. He goes, "Can we have a field goal here?" I'm like, "We can't have a field goal here." He goes, "You're right. We can't do a field goal here." And they kick a field goal, and we're like, "That's game. That's like we knew that was game." Like the moment they lined up to kick the field goal, we're like, "Yeah, we're fucked. It's over. It's all over. It's been over. What are we even doing here?" Yeah, I'm done with it. I'll probably dive into it like 20 more fucking times, but I'm fucking done with it. E, you got anything? Anything you got lined up in your pocket here? Any team you want to let out on? I mean, shit. The Bucks are in the playoffs. The Patriots are rebuilding. You need a new GM that's not gonna be caught on a Ring camera.
What are the Vikings doing right now? What are the Bills doing right now?
The Vikings.
Oh man, no, I got nothing NFL related. Just would like to ask the fantasy gods why. What was their reason? What was their reasoning to absolutely smite me this year? All right.
I'll tell you their reasoning, you piece of shit.
Yeah, go for it, D.
Champion of the Sacco
ahead.
Bowl, Darren.
You spat in it and put Sacco in your name, and you put it in stone and cursed yourself.
That's it. That defined 2 and 13.
Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't a reason. That wasn't a reason.
You played with hate all year. Hating on TJ. And TJ's a great guy. I don't know why I don't like him.
Fuck
Right.
you.
Yeah, look at this guy. This guy just pops in perfect timing just to say some troll shit.
I'm not trolling,
Classic
bro.
D. Classic D.
TJ's a classy dude, man. He showed me a great time. Told me, hey man, move up. I got a job for you.
It's
whenever
true.
you're ready.
Did he at least use some lube?
He did ice him.
need to.
He did ice Darren though.
He did ice me, and you know what? I'm okay with it.
I bet you are, because it wasn't you, my boy.
Hey, it was gonna be me, and I had accepted it. I had no hope.
There was this fine line of 6 points. 6 points.
You want to know when it changed?
I lost by 6.
You want to know when it all changed? It goes to halftime at the Green Bay game. And Darren goes, we can't look at our phones. We can't look at the Sacco. We can't, don't check fantasy till the game's over. And I think he was honestly, you might have been down or barely up at that point, D.
All I know is that I was up by almost fucking
down.
60.
He was down.
I was up by almost 60.
Darren was down, and he says, don't check the phones. So TJ, Adam, and I looked at each other like, all right, no one's checking fantasy. We just got lost in the game. We get back to where we were tailgating, and we got get the truck ready, and we're just waiting there, drinking some beers, waiting to go. And I'm like, Adam, pull up fantasy real quick. What was the score of the Sacco Bowl? Pulls it up. We just yell at D's 2 cars down. We're like, D, you won. And D's like, yeah, fucking yelling it. Look at the fucking parking lot. I fucking won. And those people, the guys we're partying with, go, what are you talking about? We're like, he's not the Sacco.
Absolutely ridiculous.
It
To
was
sum
all
my
worth
whole
it.
season up, I would get a 60-point comeback on me to ice it.
Let me
D
ask you this:
finished with
were you
3 more wins
celebrating
than
at
me.
home? Were you at home celebrating before the game was over?
Celebrating?
That you're up by 60,
Yeah, like-
popping champagne.
I was excited. You're goddamn right. Was I celebrating? Nah.
Can't kill a
Was I
man with no
excited?
hope.
Yeah.
You can't kill a man with no hope.
Because I was gonna say, if I could manage to get out of the Sacco after going 2-13 in the worst season I've ever had, arguably the league's ever seen, it would be a miracle. But you know what? Miracles don't happen to me. I have zero luck. I hate this goddamn game and I love it at the same time. D had 3 more wins than me, and the difference between us was 6 points. 6 points. Absolutely ridiculous.
Damn. By the way, D, I just saw your text. I didn't know you were gonna miss the pod entirely. My bad.
Yeah, my bad.
Don't worry about it, man. Thanks for popping in here in the first place. You can pop out anytime you need to. Do you want any parting words before you're out of here, or if you're sticking around?
I think I was a little harsh to Bears fans there. I watched a couple clips of people Midwest trash talking, and I feel like I was a little harsh to you guys. So,
There was
the
not.
ass whooping was enough.
There was not one person in that stadium that said "fuck the Bears" other than Darren. Darren was the only one that said in that stadium "fuck the Bears," talking shit. Just like everyone else was just like, "Yeah, they lose. It's what happens. The Bears lose."
Well,
when they're here."
there was one guy that legit said "f a hole" for religion. That was a couple rows up in front of us to the left, but.
Yeah, you were hugging that guy, by the way, D. You were hugging that guy.
No,
hey,
not
arm in arm.
Not for that reason. No.
Yeah, well.
My shirt stayed on because I didn't want to
The
be
whole
associated with
religion?
that guy.
What? Hold on, wait a minute, D. What's going on here?
It wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me,
Yeah,
bro.
all right, bro. Clip it, ship it. We got him, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Did I
Don't
record
try to
any of
drag
that?
me down to your depths.
No, bro. You're coming down with me, my boy.
No. But I will say, I think y'all are being harsh on Fields. I think it's more the coaching. Because I rewatched the game the other night. I was legit rewatching it. And Fields had some dart throws that I, was like, holy shit, I didn't realize that was that, much of a dart. He only had 5 incompletions. I think that's as many as Love had. It's just they didn't allow him to throw the ball. I think Fields gets the shit end of the stick because the GM is too fucking stupid to bring in a new coach. If you're bringing in a new offensive coordinator, you might as well bring in a new coach because Fields has to learn a new system anyways. It's not like the defense is guns blazing. Oh, we got to keep Eberflus's defense. Come on, dude. Foles is the problem.
I think it's the McCaskies that made that call.
Too. Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm not even kidding you because they overrule everything all the fucking time. They always make the worst fucking decisions. I think they straight up made that call, which is even worse. That's even worse of a franchise with that happening. I'm not saying Poles is a hero or whatever. I've seen it happen before with the McCaskies, and I'm not surprised if it happened again. That's all. But hey,
well,
you had a great time.
Had a great time. Can't wait for Soldier Field, and can't wait to be with my my boy Nate again. Our time was so short.
Yeah, we'll have to do a Cubs game. I'd rather do a Cubs game with you. Something you haven't experienced yet.
Well, every away Packers game I go to, they lose.
Yeah. No. We'll do.
Let's not risk it.
Go in the city when it's warm. Fuck this cold shit.
And what was the other thing? Oh, you dodged the ice too, Nate. I didn't realize how close we were to you when we left TJ's house. And you were definitely about to get a note that said something clown with an ice on your car.
Okay.
But
I would have driven back to TJ's and rifled it through his fucking
That's exactly what I told him. I said exactly that.
Come on, man. You gotta do it. You gotta do it for the content. Right?
Literally,
Next time, pull the trigger.
It's the next intersection. Not even intersection. It's like half a block or whatever. I don't even know what you would call it.
Yeah.
It's like you literally are like right there, and it's like Blake's like, yeah, he's gonna automatically think it's TJ, and it's like that's perfect.
It's perfect.
We've only been saying that TJ needs to do it for about around 6 months now, you know? So what better way than to set up our boy TJ, you know?
Yeah, TJ would have caught that one going about 86 miles an hour back at him.
He'd need a new window guy, and it ain't me.
Yeah.
It ain't me. That's great. No, but I'm glad Nate was able to make time that night to see D on that Saturday. Appreciate you, D. Thank you for flying up here. It was a blast. We were glad to have you up here. Until next time.
Yes. Until next time, and sorry about your loss, E. Legit, like that's all you know, bro. Like I'm not even trying to be funny.
Oh, this year was. I'm surprised I got 2 wins, to be honest with you.
But like I was listening to someone today speak about it, and they were about to cry, and it's like I know I was bummed when Rogers left. I couldn't imagine having a coach that was actually successful leave. That's the only coach I've known my whole life. So it's only football, but
About to be a brand new landscape here.
I turned on McAfee for a split second, and of course he went into talking about Rodgers right away, but I skipped forward, and they showed the clip saying, like, Bill Belichick, the Patriots only had one coach, and the rest of the league had a total of 283 coaches since Belichick's had that one job.
He was there for 24 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Real legend, real GOAT. Sucks you're going to have to switch NFC South teams to the Falcons. But
Bill and ATL? Okay.
I don't think Bill goes to the Falcons, man. They choke too much.
And then Blake's going to have to like him too because Fields is going to be there. It's just going to be like, we're going to all have a team. I'm from Georgia, so I'll have to root for him too. So it's just like.
I'd root for Fields and the Falcons. I would do it.
The 3 best friends that anyone ever had.
Make us look like idiots. Make us look like even dumber for getting rid of you. Like, fuck it.
And then we can ban against Dalton and the Saints.
Yeah.
Dalton gets one win on us. We're all dead.
And he gets to go against his family still. You know what I mean?
Well, I won't hold y'all up anymore, boys.
Don't worry. Hey, listen, we know you can't make it tonight. No big problem. Hopefully we'll see you next week. By the way, next week, just get ahead of the schedule here. Planning on Tuesday, if you boys are available. E might not be. He's probably not going to be available.
Yeah,
next week
That's
at all.
fine. I was supposed to be available, but, everybody's sick, so I got to play nurse.
Completely cool. Don't even sweat it. I got your pick, Steve. Thanks for sending that in here. And then as far as locks go, since you're here, locks are player props for Division Wildcard weekend. We'll do one for all of Saturday, and we'll do one for all of Sunday. Sound good, boys? Like any game, we'll tweet it out Saturday morning, and then we'll tweet it out the following day, Sunday morning. We'll have 2 different dirty parlays. See if they hit. And I think, is there a game Monday?
Yes.
Yeah, so then we'll do one for Monday
Bucks,
too.
Eagles.
Yeah, we'll do one for that one. So we have 3 dirty
This
parlays.
is all tweeted
That's
out.
a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Bucks.
Bucks by a million.
You want my Saturday player
Give me
prop
the
now?
Zen. Give me the Zen.
You don't have to, but you can if you already know it.
Oh, I don't know Saturday. Do
Yeah.
know Sunday.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, don't Steelers play Saturday?
I think the first
Yeah.
one is Sunday. They're Saturday?
No, I'm sorry. There's first game Sunday.
Yeah, I only have Sunday player props because Packers and Steelers both play Sunday. So.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just if you guys can, shoot me your pick by, let's see, first game's what, at 3:30, 4:30 your guys' time? So give it to me by like 1 or 2, and I'll tweet it out. So no big deal.
And 4.
So we'll get those out there. But D, good luck taking care of everyone at the house, and we'll see you soon, my friend.
Yes, sir. See you.
All right. As far as you boys go, we already opened the door, so shall we get into it? With the rest of the coaching changes, Pete Carroll, no longer the head coach, but now an advisor.
Yeah, what was that? What was it? Do you think he just decided it was time, or did you think they decided to be like, all right, we're gonna shake things up here?
I
They
think
said it was mutual, right? You know what I mean? Nobody got fired.
He is the oldest head coach in the NFL at 72.
Yeah, but Bill's 71. You know what I mean? Like,
But same thing with Bill. I don't think Bill's gonna be a head coach. I think it's all talk right now. Everyone's just like trying to get his name out there. I think Bill will end up being part of an org wherever he goes. I think like Nick Saban. I think Nick Saban's not gonna be a head coach anymore. I think he's gonna try and be the first commissioner of NCAA football. That's like all of the conferences.
Shut the fuck
I-
up.
No, because there's
what I
talk
wanna
right now of that
see-
happening, Nate, of a
No.
commissioner for.
I want to see
I'm just
Bill and
telling you.
Saban
Just
get
saying.
Why would
reunited.
Saban do it?
Because they want like the face. They want the fuck.
You think Saban has the temperament to do that shit?
No, I'm saying because all the commissioners right now for like SEC, Big Ten, whatever, they're just ruining their names year after year.
I get it, but no.
I don't
he's
want
not
it to
doing
be.
that
That's
shit.
just a
He's-
rumor mill.
He's gonna go eat his fucking cream pies in peace and get away from everybody. Fuck that.
You think he's picking them up from the statue right now? It's just like as they leave him out there at night. he
He's
just
not
picks it up.
fucking dead.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Have you seen those videos?
fucking candles out there and shit? Like, Jesus, dude. What a bunch of losers. Get
Yeah.
a fucking life.
So yeah, that's again one of the rumors. Saban's gonna be the commissioner.
Yeah, you made that up.
Oh yeah, totally. No, you're right. Totally, it's all me.
He's on some
Awesome.
That might be the
Reddit
dumbest
thread
shit
right
I've
now.
Whoever is on that rumor is a fucking moron.
God bless
Holy
you, Twitter.
shit.
Never change. Never fucking change. I know what. I hope it's actually real because that would just be even better.
It'd be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So Carroll goes to be an advisor, much like how Brad Stevens went from being head coach to president of basketball operations for the Celtics.
AKA he's still collecting a salary, but he goes away for a minute.
Yep, and he's not. He's going to be the day to day. He just fucking big
Yeah.
boy job. I think
Just getting
Belichick will do
paid.
the same thing for like a struggling team. Like Patriots will probably just be going away. He'll probably be like an advisor for the Chargers or the Commanders, whatever.
I just don't see him doing that. I think he's either going to still want to go because he's chasing Shula's record. I think he's like maybe 2 years short of it. 2 good seasons short of it. Is it under 30?
I don't know.
30 wins? Yeah, so if he goes for like 3 more years, he could probably get it. With
So-
3 more 10-win years.
Where if you're Belichick, where would you go? I'm thinking Chargers. Makes the most sense out of all the teams.
Bills.
That would be a big you move.
I don't see Belichick wearing a turban, but he might.
I seriously thought it was the Chargers because I think he could probably do the most with the current defense they have. But then again, their salary cap is screwed.
Yeah, no, the Chargers
what I
are
mean?
fucked.
Well, they fired the GM
Bills.
too, so Bill would be like, I'm doing both, and I'm not negotiating. I'm doing both.
That's exactly what he did over here, and he
Mm-hmm.
ended up kind of fucking shit in the bed, So
Then you got obviously Rivera's gone. We know that Bieniemy's not talked about being the guy yet. So was that all for nothing? Bieniemy going over there and leaving OC from KC or
Of
what?
course he's the fucking guy. What are you talking about?
I'm with you, but they're still talking about coaching searches. Like they interviewed what's his name? Fucking. Oh my god, it was the DC of fucking. Was it?
I know who
Raheem
you're
Morris?
talking about.
I know he's got interviewed at Atlanta.
Oh hell, Dan Quinn. People are looking at Dan Quinn too.
So-
Cowboys.
So he's probably going to Seattle. That's like who. That's rumored move because they already know him. That's how he got big. The Legion of Boom was his boys, his defensive team. So, I mean, I think Seattle would celebrate him coming back because even though he took Atlanta to a Super Bowl and blew it, he still went to a Super Bowl. And now he's going back to Seattle where he had his biggest time of his life as far as a coordinator goes, other than now Dallas. And then you got Carolina. Carolina's a dumpster fire. No one wants to play for Tepper.
Oh my god. Yeah, I saw the rumors. Bill going to Carolina. It's like no way.
Bill would be
dude.
telling him how to own. You know what I mean? Like Bill would be in charge of him.
He's gonna pull a Brady move and start owning a part of a team.
Well, wherever Caleb Williams goes, he says he's got to have a part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
Divvy up the pie. All right.
And then am I missing anyone else? Atlanta, Carolina,
Raiders.
Raiders. You think they keep the interim? They didn't do it for Bisaccia.
Yeah, I think they do.
I think you need to.
They have to give him Pierce.
Yeah.
Has to
They
learn
got him.
from
They
the-
got him. Yeah, and not to mention like he turned it around. And if all the players if Eberflus can keep his job solely based on he's a players guy, then you have to give it to Antonio.
Can I give
Pierce.
you one variable?
Have to.
Mark Davis. That's all I have.
Yeah.
That's really that's the only way I see it being fucked up.
The Cowboys when they blow this fucking game against the Packers.
McCarthy's time is up.
It's gotta be. You gotta get rid of him.
There is their rumor going into this playoffs that if they have a disappointing playoffs, his job's on the line. Bill with that defense.
Mm-hmm. Bill being Jerry's
Hey,
boy.
that would. Oh no, because I mean, of course I would want to see wherever Bill goes. You know, they kind of do all right. You know what I mean? But then it's like, oh, you're actually rooting for the Cowboys. I
Yeah,
gotta
what
go
if-
get some jorts.
what if
add
Bill-
that team to my list? You know what I mean?
Get
It's
the
a whole
fade.
complicated.
Bill comes in with the
What if
fade
Bill-
Jordans
you know what I
and
mean?
some Jordans.
Brings them back to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys. Is he the best? He's the greatest fucking
Yo,
football entity of all time.
you're gonna see E with that fade, the earring in one ear, the
Yeah,
jorts,
yeah,
the
yeah.
I'm gonna get a
Jordans.
star like buzzed on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, what up, fan? How the Lakers doing? I think that's it. I think we covered all the fucking teams, but
Yeah.
it's a dumpster fire going on right now.
Yeah.
Obviously-
When this all starts shaking out, I'm gonna be excited to see where stuff lands.
I was gonna say it's obvious to say that the Bears made the dumbest move so far when it came to head coaching as far as keeping somebody,
Classic.
but
It's
who's
classic.
no,
That's all you guys do.
but who's gonna make the dumbest hire? Who's gonna hire the worst person for the job out of all the,
The
teams available?
Saints. The Saints when they bring back.
Oh no, yeah,
Chucky.
Allen's kept. Oh yeah, Gruden's being talked about right now. That'd be awesome. That'd be cool.
Dalton excited.
Yeah, shout out Dalt, Gruden grinder.
Yeah. Man did nothing wrong.
I don't know. I think Carolina's gonna make the worst hire. I mean, they hired Frank Reich. Like, I think they fucked up because you know how Pierce should be kept for the Raiders. They should have kept that guy for at least one more year after Matt Rule got fired, the interim head coach. He was from the area. He got the team riled up. They finished like underneath him. He went like 4-4 or whatever it was, 3-3. But at least one more year for that guy would have made something. But then you got rid of that guy to get Frank Reich over there, and you didn't give Frank Reich a fucking time of day. He was gone in a year. So I mean, Carolina's just gonna fuck this up again. Whoever they are getting, I don't know.
Well, I think Nate had said where there's rumors swirling around about Lincoln Riley
I would
Coming
hate
over?
to have Lincoln Riley as my head coach in the NFL.
or Harbaugh. You know what I mean? Like Harbaugh's conversation should be thrown around. You
So-
know what I mean? Like where is he gonna go? Is he gonna stay in Michigan? You know, I saw him talking about the moving back. You
The
know what I mean?
practices?
Past Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said move it
so
to March instead of February.
you don't know. You know what I mean? There's a lot of name. Like this is at least in my most recent memory, this is the biggest like head coach vacancy, like carousel that I've seen in a minute.
I'd say 7's probably the max I've seen in a year because I think it happened one other year in the past couple of years. But like you're right, it's a lot. I think I don't want to keep going back to it, but I think that the Bears signed Eberflus because they had to have asked people like Vrabel, who's not going to go to the Patriots if Mayo's the guy, and people like Jim Harbaugh, do you want to be the Bears head coach? And they said no. And it's like, all right, I guess we're keeping Eberflus. Those are the only two guys we'd want, or the one, Jim Harbaugh, whoever it may be. I think they've gotten a no from one of those guys, and it was just like, all right, Eberflus is the guy. Unfortunately, we'll see. I don't know. Fucking just dog shit. Just fucking awful. And then Danger Russ going with Gruden Grinder to Saints. Who knows? Who knows? You hyped? It could be.
Fuck off, Blake. Let's get to the games. Jesus Christ, you fucking asshole.
What's up?
He couldn't take Russell going into the Saints.
Jesus, dude. Fucking to the games Saturday.
Oh my God! All right, let's clean up the shit off your pants. And we'll get to it. Here we go. You ready?
All right, boys. Let's dig on over these picks. You know.
Houston Browns, go for it. Speaking of
Russ,
Browns in your
he's
pants,
This
let's
guy's
go.
just fucking making shit up, E. He's just
He's all-
making shit up. Holy fuck, dude.
You think I'm making that up?
We're an hour into this. This guy's making up Russ to the Saints. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. I'm not gonna sit here and let you fucking bamboozle the audience.
I did not make it up, but I can. I can start making things up if you want me to, though. That'd be fun.
Fucking Saban, the commissioner of the great commissioner.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
For the record, I'd rather have Harbaugh be the commissioner. It's just all football, all
Saturday,
all
Houston
khakis.
versus fucking whoever.
Pick it.
Your boys, the Browns.
Houston, it's fucking. We're marching on the Capitol. +2. Fuck off.
They got the win of January 6th. Can they do it again?
Yeah, Stroud's pissed. I like it. Houston +2.
I hope D'Amico wins Coach of the Year.
He probably will.
I hope he does.
I think he should. Who else was it? There's one more. Oh hell, I can't. I'm spacing on it.
Who took a shitty team and made him good again? That's really what it comes down to for Coach of the Year. That's how Nagy got his one. I don't even know. Fuck it. Give it to Dennis Allen.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Who do you got?
I'm rolling Texans +2 here. Just I'm on board the Stroud train. You know what I mean? The Browns are good. Like when the Browns are firing on all cylinders, it's funny to say that the Browns are good, but I mean, Joe Flacco made a resurgence. You know what I mean? The Browns defense is just slaying out. You know what I mean? Like they're slinging the ball, just crushing the offensive line. People like it could be bad, but at the same time, you got C.J. Stroud. You know what I mean? He's been pretty damn good. You know what I mean? Like they have like a nice little nucleus of rookies, like the Texans that had some great drafting. I love it airing the ball out. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. I'm picking this more so what I want to see. I think the Browns might win this game, but I want the Texans to win this game. So this is a pick that I want to happen.
D's got Houston plus the points as well, and so do I. We all have Houston.
Talking points post this game. You ready, Blake? Here you go. Flacco, does he play next year over fucking KNC with masseuses?
Who cares? He's supposed to retire anyways. What's the why are we talking about it, dude? It don't matter. It don't fucking matter. We're on to Cincinnati. Let's go to the next one.
No. You want to fucking
Miami.
let's fucking play with our balls here.
I pull the dumbest shit off Twitter to get
talking
you
point.
raging, and you get so pissy about it because Twitter is
dude, it's the
hilarious, and
dumbest
you're like,
fuck.
"Oh, this is so dumb." Yeah, it's supposed to be dumb. I'm not for it. I don't advocate for
Fucking
this shit.
Stupid.
It is dumb and stupid. That's why we read it. It's unbelievable.
DeMar Hamlin versus Joe Flacco, comeback player of the year.
All right, so here
It's gotta be Flacco. They're gonna give it to Hamlin, but it's
Hold
gotta
on.
be Flacco.
So you got Flacco, who basically came off the couch and started coming out and throwing out like fucking all-star numbers, and then you got DeMar Hamlin, who came back from the dead. You know what I mean? So it's like it's the guy who came off the couch or the guy who came back from the dead. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, you know. But it has to be Joe Flacco. Like I'm sorry.
I thought he was gonna go full Stavy on us. Like it's gotta be Flacco. You know what is
you took that massive hit. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, and like you've played how many snaps since then? You know what I mean? I think it's been like single digits. You can't get comeback player of the year. I'm sorry.
In the chat, D said Rusko really going to say it's okay. Skip Bayless.
Yeah, exactly. D, thank you.
And then he said Matt LaFleur for Coach of the Year took the youngest team ever to the playoffs.
Shut the fuck up.
I love that he's still riding high, so that way he can just.
He was
enjoy the
hating on Matt
crash.
LaFleur earlier this year.
Yeah, he was.
Wasn't he though? For real?
D was constantly picking against the Packers, and then giving me shit for picking against the team.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden they started
He did
turning
do
it
that.
around, and now all of a sudden he's riding high. You know what I mean? So it's a man with a lot of hope.
He's that verbal meme. That's
Prime
why he's the GOAT.
opportunity.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
About LaFleur.
And at the end of it, he's gonna be like, "God damn it! God damn it!"
All right, we'll go. I got Flacco. Flacco's got to win. If not, you want to talk about the best? Do you count comeback player of the years with getting paid millions to do interviews? Because Rodgers, best 3 seconds of his life. I mean, he's back every week.
They really Pat really got us with that's the end of the regular season.
Such a hero.
Yeah, he fucking got us, dude. What a fucking
was
loser.
the damn Pfizer shit. with Rodgers, and then calling Kelsey
I
Mr.
forgot
Pfizer,
about the Pfizer
and
shit.
yeah, to stay relevant, and then this whole Jimmy Kimmel stuff. You know what I mean? Like Aaron Rodgers cannot not be in the spotlight. You know what I mean? Like off camera, like this dude's gonna make a killing doing his own podcast after he's done playing football because people are gonna be like, what kind of crazy shit is he about to say next? You know?
D said about the Packers, we were cold to start.
Shut up.
We're a second half team. We're a second half
That's-
season.
He goes, that's
you know?
why I faded them.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
favorite meme about Rodgers though is what Kate from Barstool put out, Nate, when Rodgers Rodgers-
we're all trying to find the guy who did this.
yeah, Rodgers says that bullshit that has nothing to do with winning, that needs to get out of the building. It's like yeah.
Yeah. Fucking think so, you dumbass.
Oh, I love Aaron Rodgers. Keep being the fucking idiot you are. Can't wait to see you on the Vikings like the rest of your predecessors. It's so fucking dumb. It's so stupid. All right, second game of Saturday night, Miami and Kansas City. This is the night game. Tyreek's going back to KC. Kansas City's favored by 4.5. Over under is 43.5. I'm gonna start with D in this one. D, your pick is the KC minus the points. KC minus 4.5 is D's pick. E, what do you got for this game?
So I went Dolphins here plus the points. And then afterwards, well, initially I picked them because I'm like, all right. I think that the Chiefs are done. You know what I mean? Until they can get like some splash of offense there, they're kind of just middling. Dolphins when they're on, they're on. You know what I mean? They've been kind of shitting the bed tail end of the season. If our boy down there, you know what I mean, can get it going, then they're gonna be pretty nasty. And my boy, I mean, the nerd with the play sheet.
That's my fucking boy. He's the man.
I think almost everybody is like kind of rooting for this dude. Like, what about Nate? You shaking your head? Is that a no?
Oh, fuck that guy, dude. He's too
No,
cool.
no.
He's too cool. His shades are dope.
I
He
fucking
vapes on the
hate it,
sidelines. I can't stand how great he is. He's so great.
Dude,
He's
like
fucking awful.
everyone's just like, all right, dude. You know what I mean? Like fuck the Dolphins, but
But McDaniels is kind of the man.
he's invited to the cookout. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn
all
right. Damn right.
Yeah, no, but I also looked at and saw something after I made my picks too. Was the weather? It's gonna be a big factor. I know it's gonna be really cold. I'm not sure about snow, so throwing
Ice.
might be off the plate. But the Dolphins do have a nasty run game. Like the Dolphins, they got some good running backs in their roster. So I don't know. I'm just give me the points. I think this is a coin flip, honestly, with the weather conditions. So yeah. But I'm gonna take the Dolphins. Plus, I think it's 4.
4.5.
What I got them
I-
at 4.5.
I
Yeah.
see. You pretty much covered exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, the weather's gonna be conditions, but McDaniel's part of the San Fran team with Shanahan that had like that 3-horse stable running back core where it's like they constantly just fucking ran everywhere and everyone was full of energy. No one ever slowed down. And I mean, Miami and ice doesn't sound pretty good on paper. Sounds terrible. But I'm taking the over. I'm gonna die with this one. I want Saturday night.
Over.
I want Saturday night fucking fun. 43.5. I'm taking
You're dead.
it. Hey.
Rest in peace.
But I will say this too when it comes to Miami. Frank Smith is the offensive coordinator, and he's being interviewed for jobs. That's another classic example of Nathaniel Hackett getting a job because of Matt LaFleur. You know what I mean? Like, I'm nothing against Frank Smith. I don't know the guy, but McDaniel's running that offense, and we all fucking know it. Like, let's not fucking lie here. You know what I mean? So, whoever gets him, hopefully it works out. I don't know. I don't fucking know. What do you got, Nate?
It's too cold, man. It's too cold for those candy ass uniform wearing motherfuckers from Miami. They might have a good enough run game, but not good enough to win Ryan's bitch ass a championship in our league. So good on them for fucking that up for that piece of shit. But
Season's over, but not for me. It's never over.
Chiefs minus 4.5, dude. Fuck.
Chiefs cover.
Fuck Miami.
Chiefs cover.
No, they don't cover. They win, but they don't cover.
But you're taking the.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chiefs. Just that's a pure fucking. I'm a man
Is
of
this
my
a
word. I'm not
spiteful?
picking the
Yeah,
fuck.
okay,
I'm not
okay,
picking
okay.
Miami. I'm not picking Miami.
McDaniel vapes on
He
the
will.
sidelines and
He
wins. and
will
he's like,
win
"Fuck."
this. He will win this. It'll be a field goal game. He'll win this, but I don't care.
Can't kick a field goal for slipping on
My
ice.
honor and integrity is at stake here. I can't
It's an
take
honor
the
game.
Dolphins.
Yeah,
I
it's an
like it.
honor
I
game.
like it. All right.
All right, let's move on to Sunday then. So we have Pittsburgh
On to
and
Buffalo.
Over unders 35.5. Real quick before I get to this game, Nate, is snow gonna be that bad for us tomorrow? I keep hearing it everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a snow emergency, so I can't even park on the street. It's supposed to snow from 4 a.m.
Uh-huh.
all the way until fucking 6 p.m.
Yeah, they
Like
said
heavy.
here. I think they said 12 inches.
Yeah,
Like at worst.
so-
At worst.
that'll be fun.
D just
Well,
missed
if the weather is bad by you guys, imagine what's going to be in Buffalo.
Well, exactly. When we were in Lambeau on Sunday, they were giving out like that last one we just had Tuesday. Was that the storm? Yeah, like Monday night into Tuesday.
Yeah, that wasn't much.
No,
of anything,
but Green Bay was supposed to get like the heavy part of it. Like it was fading coming to us, and they were warning people from Sunday night to Wednesday, like how bad it was supposed to be in Green Bay. So like, it's I'm excited for snow tomorrow. I mean,
The issue is it wasn't cold enough 2 days ago. Now where it's fucking cold.
yeah. Also, 2 days ago, or when that snow came Tuesday, it was just slush, and the next day
Yeah,
it turned
'cause it
all
never
into
got
fucking
cold.
ice. It was bullshit.
Then it got cold.
Then it got cold. Yeah, fucking. I watched so many people slip walking into the fucking store. Oh my god. All right, Pittsburgh, Buffalo.
Get fucked.
Yeah, fuck nerds. Over unders 35.5. You can already guess weather's gonna play a part. But the spread's 10. Buffalo's favored by 10. I'll start this one off. I don't like it. I hate it. But if you're gonna take it over, if you're taking the under of 35.5, you might as well just pick the team to cover 10 points. I hate it, but I'm gonna take the Steelers to cover. Lose, but cover. I do think they're gonna lose, and I think it's garbage time cover. Not even like close in the game, just garbage time cover. So, not confident with it at all. It's gonna come down to the fourth quarter for me, but that's where I'm riding. What do you got, Nate?
I can't. It's a playoff game. There's no way you can give somebody 10 points.
Hey, they get paid.
Fucking-
They get paid to play football too.
I don't know what that means.
Everyone's got a job out here to do. 10 points is a lot.
Yeah. No, the Bills haven't been good enough this year. The Steelers will keep this within a touchdown. They're gonna lose, but just give me the points.
Okay.
I'm going against the grain here. I had explicitly said, you know what, I'm not touching the Bills again because they are constantly, when they're double digits, you know what I mean, it doesn't work out. But I got the Bills at 9.5. I'm going to fall for this trap. Yeah, they don't have TJ Watt. Yeah, the Steelers are mid as hell. If the weather's that bad and it comes down to a run game, you know what I mean? I do think the Bills are going to take that, considering defense. I think the Steelers, like when I've seen their big splashes, it's been like, you know what I mean? You got George Pickens, Deontay Johnson getting some crazy stuff. Kind of maybe we can segue over into the Steelers running back situation. A little Jalen Warren versus Najee Harris.
They fucked me last week. They fucked me last week.
What's your guys' opinions on that?
I had a parlay last week for Warren to get a tutty with somebody else, and Najee got the tutty. I was a little upset. I wanted Warren to get the ball.
I explicitly remember somebody hating on Najee a while back. Who was it?
Would someone hate a Alabama running back?
Was it Nate? Nate, were you the one that was hating on Najee?
Yeah, because I'm Warren. I'm gonna keep him next year. Yeah. I hope Najee fucking gets hit by a bus.
Jesus.
Hey, he was balling. He's turned it up. He's turned it up. I don't know if somebody told him, "Hey, you're about to be out the door here," and then all of a sudden he decided, "Oh yeah."
Scrub. It's a scrub.
But yeah, no, I I think the Bills are going to take this game. I really don't think it's going to be by 10 points, but I'm taking it anyways.
Again, I see it being a garbage time like cover.
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
do.
it
I
can very
really
well
do.
be just a defensive grind there, you know what I mean? Terrible weather, you know what I mean? Like a 13-10, a 13-6 game, some crazy shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I just went. I didn't do any under overs. You know what I mean? I just looked at the spreads, took that shit. So I'm going with the Bills. Probably gonna kill me. The Bills have killed me all year, but I'm riding it.
As far as D goes, D chose the under of 36.5. So he doesn't see points happening. Okay, now the McCarthy Bowl. Green Bay is in Dallas, Jerry World. Cowboys favored by 7, over under 50.5. We'll start this one off with D, because I think this one will be the shocker for you guys. He chose Green Bay 7 and a hook. So he chose 7.5, Green Bay to cover. Go ahead and take this off, E. Where are you going for this? I'm curious. I want to know where you're at for this.
Against the Packers this week, after what the Packers just did to me last week, if the Cowboys line was at 30, I would have taken the Cowboys line at 30. Give me the Cowboys -7. Fuck the Packers. I hate the Packers. they fucked me. Not to mention your boys fucked me because you're so ass, but the Packers really put the dagger in my heart.
Facts.
But I see
Shut your fucking mouth.
I see am I wrong? Am I wrong?
What'd you say, Nate? Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, Will Smith? Is that what you said?
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't think that the Packers are going to play as well as they have been first round of the playoffs. Maybe if they somehow got a win and they started heating up, you know what I mean? But I don't think the Packers are coming out swinging. I don't know why. Give me the Cowboys here by a field goal or a touchdown.
This is the first one out of all the written picks I've done that I've crossed out and switched picks. I want the Lions and McCarthy's big fat dumb face to win this one. Or not Lions, the Cowboys. I want his big fat dumb face to win this, but I think the Packers are gonna cover. So I'm going Packers. Packers +7. I hate it, but they're up to something, and I don't like it. And it's gonna be even more of a we're so fucked if they win this game kind of situation. So I want the Cowboys to win this. I really do, but I think the Packers cover. I'm really hoping that defense for the Cowboys fucks them. God, I want to switch my pick again. Motherfucker. Now I'm sticking with it. I'm going Packers. What do you got?
Come on, Blake.
I want to switch it. I already crossed it out once. I'll do it again. All right.
Switch it.
I'm doing it.
You're not taking the Packers.
Thank you. Thank you for doing
We
this.
know what the Cowboys do to bad teams. What do they do to bad teams?
Let's fucking go.
They fucking pound them.
Let's fucking go.
Fucking Cowboys -7.
Them boys.
Just because they beat the dog shit ass Bears doesn't mean you're beating this fucking Cowboys team.
That was your Super Bowl, Pack. That was your Super Bowl.
Nate, you fucking send in the Stephen A. Cowboy get up gif in the chat when it's over.
I know the one I like the best is the Eastbound and Down. He's fucking walking through like that. I love that one. It's my favorite.
Oh man, I love it.
Not after what Stephen A. did to fucking poor Jason Whitlock.
That fat
Poor
bastard.
guy, dude. That fat bastard.
Was it Big Cat or someone tweeted out the quote tweet and it just put a picture like he goes, "I'm gonna get this fat bastard like next show," and it's just
That
a
one.
Big Cat. Yeah.
That was Big Cat, yeah.
That was great. All right, any last notes on the Cowboys Packers for move along here? Do you guys want to cover Darren's side of this? Like, do you want to talk about how great the Packers are, or they're the youngest
There's
team?
a god in the sky. The Packers get just blown out.
By McCarthy. Oh, D in the chat. LOL, can't wait.
Yeah, I bet you can't. I bet you fucking can.
He's gonna have to watch McCarthy hit the fucking Baker dance on his team's corpse. You know what I mean? It's gonna be rough.
That's that 3:30 game too. Yeah, that'd be good. Over under 50.5 is a hit.
Under.
Nate, under.
What's the over?
50.5.
Under.
Yeah, I'm seeing the same
Fuck
thing.
off. Unless the Cowboys hang like 40.
Yeah, and defensive touchdowns too. All right.
Micah Parsons is just gonna fucking eat him alive.
I hope Bland gets another
See you
pick
later.
6. Okay, boys. The Stafford Bowl. We're from McCarthy Bowl to the Stafford Bowl. He's coming back. He's coming home.
The
to Detroit.
storyline's here. Yep.
Yeah, Goff's got. No one talks about Goff's revenge.
Yep. You got Goff versus Stafford. Like the switcheroo there, and it's the first playoff game the Lions have hosted in how many years?
Since '93.
I want to say, yeah, it's been about 30.
30
It's been about
years.
30 years,
Mhm.
and the Lions have got so much momentum right now. The Rams too, though. The Rams came in.
Hottest
Nobody
team.
was
Arguably
expecting
the
him.
hottest team coming in.
Yeah. Nobody was expecting them, and then they just caught fire. This is gonna be a good game.
Start it off.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see this game. I gotta roll the Lions here. I mean, the Lions a field goal. I mean, the Rams have been playing good, but when the Lions' offense is on point, they are a monster. We were all talking about it. Why are they gonna start the game? Who's gonna get hurt? You know, like what the starters last week. Oh, somebody gets hurt, and sure enough, Sam Laporta, star tight end rookie, goes down. Now I was just looking at it, and they're saying he's optimistic to play. He didn't practice. It's not a given. Like I didn't look hard enough on like what the actual injury was. Was it just like a sprain? Obviously, we would have known if he tore something, you know. But that's a big hit. That's a big hit to their offense. You know what I mean? But I mean, with the running backs they got, wide receivers they got, you know what I mean? Dan Campbell's gonna have these dudes fucking amped up. I'm rolling the Lions here.
Nate, go ahead.
If you don't think I'm taking the grudge side of this, you're crazy. It's the Lions. I don't think there's anything on Stafford towards the Lions. He got out of there and won a Super Bowl.
Exactly. Yeah.
They dumped off, said, fuck you, bitch, and then traded for a guy who I don't know if he's really all that much better, but Lions, based on grudge.
The crazy part
Big
about
grudge guy.
the crazy part about
I
the
love it.
Lions is that like even when their tight end goes down, one always pops up. Like it goes all the way back to I'm just looking at it now. Like I'm not saying these guys are monsters, but when they're on the Lions, they put up numbers. It was like Pettigrew, Ebron, Fells had a good year. Jesse James after the Steelers, Hawkinson, and then you have Laporta. Like some guy always popped up for the Lions. So whether Laporta plays or not, like something's gonna happen with their tight end. But like, I just want Campbell to win. I do. Like fucking. There's nothing else about it. I give it to me. I'm taking it. Again, I normally if the team's hot, like I'd pick the Rams because they're crazy hot coming into this. But if you're telling me Detroit's not gonna be fucking bumping for that game, I think that crowd will make a difference Sunday Night Football. The problem with this game is gonna have to watch it on mute. Other than that, I'm gonna love it. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah, I think the only time I listened to Sunday Night Football not on mute was in the hotel room when we were watching Miami and Buffalo and Green Bay last week, and it was like week 18. So of course on week 18, that's the one time. All right, anything else you guys want to get out for this game? 51.5 is a hit.
I think it can. It very well can. Because
Detroit Rock City.
the Lions could honestly drop 30, 35 themselves. You know what I mean? If the Rams keep it competitive, so.
The Pizza Palace
Very well
never hit an
could, but
over.
I mean, when I see a 50, usually I'm always leaning towards the under. You know what I mean? But you know what? If I had to pick, give me the over, just because I want to see some points in a grudge match. You know what I mean? Yeah, give me the over here.
Detroit's defense has gotten worse over the past couple of weeks.
They have.
Did
I mean,
you
Hutchinson's still doing
slip
good.
in a
But
fucking Pizza Palace burn?
Overs can't hit in the Pizza Palace. Maybe not that part of
Okay.
Detroit.
Okay. I thought I heard you right. Interesting.
Let's move on to your other team. Bang Bang Bird Gang. They're favored
Stop
by
calling
3.
my other team.
I'm sorry, your team.
They let me down in like multiple fucking
Like back-to-back weeks,
ways
right?
this season.
in
No,
the past
fucking-
4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, for real. Like I'm
Fucking
honestly
all
asking.
the losses, Jalen Hurts and fucking what's his
A.J.
face?
Brown.
AJ Brown can't fucking figure anything out.
You gotta fucking like lump it.
Man's finger looking like like my fucking kid drew it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
He got AB though. Over under 43.5. This is in Tampa. Monday Night Football.
Yeah. I ain't fall for that, dude.
I love it. Come on, get fired up, Nate.
He
Come
never.
on.
Oh, D's got Lions -3, by the way. Last game. D's got Lions -3.
Alright.
Nate, you gonna rile up the
Wait.
boys? What's happening?
Are we all rolling lines on this one?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, of course I'm going with the Eagles. What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's ready
Jalen
to get
Hurts is
hurt
gonna be
again, baby.
perfect.
Yo,
AJ Brown's gonna have a fucking game.
if the Eagles lose, you dropping the Baker dance live? You gifting it up? Is Shannon gonna record it? E.
It's the perfect time. I mean, it's Baker on the Eagles. I might have to.
I only want to see E do the Baker dance in the chat.
Oh my
that's
god,
it.
just and we got to get it to like, how the hell do them fucking TikTok kids do it? Where like fucking spirals, you know what I mean? Like, or whatever the hell it is, and it's just like it's extra like the production value on that.
Oh
You
my
know what I
God.
mean?
That's great. All right, Eagles. E, who do you got?
I'm rolling the Bucks +3 here, man. The Eagles were so good, and then out of nowhere they just were ass. Not ass, but just could not. They just kind of choked, I guess you would say. You know what I mean? Like they were losing, and then they got blown out, and then they'd have a close game, and they'd get like a rebound, and then they'd just lose again. You know what I mean? Like that, they just lost to the Giants, and I think that they were trying. Granted, they had some injuries. You know what I mean? But overall, the entire team should have been better.
Were they
You
playing
know
for
what
the
I
one
mean?
seed? I don't remember.
No,
Were
they
like-
were playing for the division.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Home field.
and I think they played before the Cowboys, so like they had to. I can't remember now, to be honest with you. Goldfish brains fried. But yeah, no, I mean, give me Mr. Zinn himself at practice. You know what I mean? Baker's hanging fucking 5 tutties on you guys. Don't worry, it's coming, Nate. It's coming.
Can you imagine looking in the mirror and taking Baker Mayfield as a playoff quarterback against the Eagles at the start of the season?
I know, and the line is only 3. Like I solely chose the Bucks because I want this storyline to happen. The Eagles are. I mean, if the Eagles are the Eagles that they were at the beginning of the season, this line would not be fucking 3.
I can
You know what I
imagine
mean?
Ethan looking in the mirror, putting the eye makeup on, saying Hulu has live sports, hitting the Baker dance in the mirror, as he thinks they're gonna hit that +3.
As I'm calling fucking Allstate or whoever the fuck they were.
Progressive, maybe.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even
I don't
remember.
know.
It
I think
just
it was.
I don't remember.
D's got the Bucks +3. D's riding Bucks, hometown kid. I think the Eagles got it out of their system. I'm taking them -3. You got it out. It's over. Anyone can lose against division rival. I'll take the Eagles with the field goal too. That's it, boys. That's the picks. So again,
When we revisit player props, and I'll have to actually let me go look and see. I want a big Mike Evans game as his going out party for the Bucks. You know what I mean? Like if they actually lose this game, this will be Mike Evans' last game for the Bucks.
I'm gonna
Go
look.
take a look here. Yeah.
I'm pulling it up now too. I'm curious. Oh, that's NBA. What the fuck? Is there?
Receiving yards.
They're the last game.
66. Over 66.5. And a touchdown.
He's +125 for a tutty. Julio Jones, can he get another touchdown? Going against his former rival? I don't know. Boston Scott +1600. My boy let me down against the Giants back-to-back times, so I'm going to stay away from that one for a second. All right, so yeah, when it comes to props, like I said, for the locks, you just got to drop it to me Saturday. You know, whenever you have it, just send it over. Try to give me an hour before the game starts. That way I can tweet it out because I will be at work. I got nothing else for NFL. You guys getting any other action recently? I know Nate said he's been done since Blackout Wednesday, but anything hitting for you?
Nope. Nope, absolutely nothing. The spark is gone.
Yeah, I
The
feel it.
spark is gone. I got my black shovel on. You know what I mean? I must have misplaced my sights somewhere. Yep. It's been a rough go lately.
Bring back, what is it? After NFL playoffs, you have the Super Bowl. After Super Bowl, you got conference championships for NCAA. After that, you got March Madness. After that, you got baseball in April. I'm just playing it all out in my head. You got playoffs for NBA and NHL after that. That's really what like the big marquee ticket like prices or like bets look like coming up. Other than UFC, which is like, did they take a long break recently, Nate? Like the 2-3 weeks off?
Yeah, we haven't had like a big one.
No.
UFC 299 is coming up,
They're waiting
and then
for Connor.
300, obviously. Yeah, sometime in the summer, I think it's going to be the official announcement.
Is he still gonna be a
June,
gorilla?
July.
What?
Is he still gonna be a
He
gorilla?
said
He's
he
fucking,
said 185
Yeah.
is the next.
Oh,
so
I thought you said, is he still gonna fight a gorilla? Like
I wouldn't put it past myself though. Be real.
I
You're
said,
like,
well, I know he's like been trolling all night, but I thought he was like really throwing that out there.
Like he's
is
gonna-
Conor McGregor gonna get in the cage and fight a gorilla?
yeah,
You know, like, if
Harambe's
anybody's gonna do
predecessor.
it, it's gonna be yeah,
or
yeah, come
underling.
on. I mean, 185 is big for that man. So, but he's
Huge.
gotten big. Like he got. You gonna go watch the Roadhouse when it comes out, Nate?
Fuck no.
No.
I gotta watch that bullshit.
He's not gonna watch it. He already pre-ordered.
I mean, it was a good movie. They better not you know.
Yeah,
just
it was
really
a
shit
good
the bed.
movie, and now it's got fucking like Jake Gyllenhaal in it.
I
Fuck
think
off.
that's Dalton's namesake right there is Roadhouse. Believe it or not.
Didn't he say that though?
Believe it
For
or
real?
not. I think that's true. I think Roadhouse is Dalton's namesake. So if Conor McGregor fucks it up, let's give him some shit. All right.
So
I don't know if I have anything else here for you boys.
I don't either. Hopefully, we'll see how the playoffs pan out for record-wise, and the year's wrapped. Hopefully, one of these 30 parlays hit. Again, we'll have a total of 3 of them at minimum.
Okay. I guess I could say, looking at this right now, like playoffs, who would you guys like to see in the Super Bowl? Like, if you could pick 2 teams right now, who would you like to see?
Rams, Ravens.
Rams, Ravens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want the fuck them picks guys to win to go to the Super Bowl again for people to be pissed. Have they broke the code? Fuck them, dude. They just got lucky. Stafford got hot. And Ravens, I want Odell to face his former, the Rams, and for Odell to lose. I would love for Odell to lose against the Rams. That'd make me so happy. Reality though, I don't care. All the teams this year, like it'd be fun to watch them all make it, except for the Packers. So,
Yeah.
I really don't care. I think it's gonna be fun.
What about you, Nate? Obviously, Bang Bang Bird Gang. Who you want them facing?
The other birds.
The Texans.
Ooh, that'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. I'd have to root for the Texans though, but
Stroud
CJ
boys.
Stroud, if he came out onto the field and actually made it to the Super Bowl rookie year, that would be nasty.
Yo, E showing
know,
up to the
I-
Super Bowl party with a fucking vest and no shirt underneath
Goddamn
it,
right.
a flag with a stripe through it.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
bro!
Bryson
I got some
helmet.
horns. Yeah, let's go, dude. I'll have like carry around like a tiny little podium. You know what I mean?
What
No,
did,
you know who I'm rooting to see that I would think would be wild would be the Bills and the Lions.
That would be actually really exciting.
Because the Bills have had heartbreak and the Bills make it back to the Super Bowl. Bills Mafia in a Super Bowl? Oh my god,
And it's
give
in
me that.
and it's in Vegas.
Just to
too.
lose to the Lions.
Isn't it in Vegas?
And then you got the Lions who've I pretty much have almost only known heartbreak. You know what I mean? So actually, both those franchises have been down bad, drastically.
it's in
I think if
Vegas.
looking at this whole lineup, like that's who I would like to pick and put in the Super Bowl. Now, granted, they're not the best teams, you know what I mean, but I think that would be a I think that'd be a good watch.
I think you might see how far is Detroit from Buffalo. You just got to follow around the lake, right? Pretty much, like.
Yeah, it's Erie.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I
mean,
think they said there's 3 Lake Erie teams. Every team, the Browns too. The Browns are right there on Lake Erie too. So
there'd be legit war between the cities. You trail the lake and just like meet in the middle. You know what I mean? And just like fight it
yo,
off.
meet me on 8 Mile.
Yo, for real, for real. The Buffalo folks ain't going to Detroit. You crazy. Yeah. I mean, other than we do have a return of double D coming back though. He's doing his double bets hopefully soon. Hopefully,
He started off hot and then
He
just kind
did.
of fizzled out there.
he did. And we have more coaching news that's gonna be breaking. Probably not for a minute. Like it's probably like there might be one team that signs somebody in the next.
Yeah,
2
I
weeks.
think you're gonna get somebody in like the next 2 weeks, and then
Yeah.
it's all gonna happen like a couple months. Like, 'cause,
Vrabel's,
I mean, nobody's pressed for time right now. You know what I mean?
well, Vrabel's gonna be a head coach, but where's he going? If it's not Patriots because they want Mayo, then where the fuck's he going?
When's
Honestly,
the
you know
draft
he's gonna
again?
be a coach. April. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some time.
Hey, I hope Harbaugh stays in Michigan for one more year. That way we have actually a fucking chance, but who knows? Who fucking knows?
You're getting your hopes up.
I am. That's
Until yeah, and you don't ever think Cassie they're gonna you don't think they'll ever sell.
when
Like, it's
Virginia
the kids
dies.
now, right?
When Virginia dies, it'll be the kids, and I think there's a lot of McCaskeys that have ownership. I think the main ones will want to sell off because they're just awful, and they realize how much money you can get for selling. Even though the Bears suck ass, they're still like a top, like
It's an
actual
NFL
revenue.
team.
Yeah, it's a top
It's
revenue
billions.
franchise.
You know what I
Um,
mean? Like,
I think we're the 4th highest or 5th because of our history and shit like that. So once these money grub fucking assholes realize how much money they'll make for selling the team, and they already bought Arlington Heights property, so like they're getting that hand in hand whoever they sell it to. Fucking, I don't care if it's Bezos. Fucking who gives
yeah,
a
you
shit?
guys are 4th.
Yeah,
5.8. The Pats are leading the pack at 6.4.
that makes sense. So
No, it's the Cowboys. The Cowboys with 9 at
That
9
makes more
billion,
sense.
and then the Pats are 7 bill. Damn, the Rams at number 3. Then the Giants. Market, I guess, just
Yeah, New York
just the
market.
market. You know, the LA, the New York market,
mm-hmm.
and you guys are right there at number 5 too.
Same
Yeah.
thing. We're only there because the market. I mean, your team's ass in our history.
Yeah, the Raiders, the Jets. It is. It's all about market.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, hey, fucking Bezos buy us,
Cincinnati,
dude.
Detroit, Buffalo, all down at the end. Arizona. It is, dude. Jacksonville.
That's a shame. Khan put some money back into the team. What happened? It's a shame. All right, Nate. Anything you want to end the week on? Good. E.
Always good.
No.
All right. We'll get out of here. Probably Tuesday. Most likely, safe to say E will not be on here. Best of luck next week, E. And then Nate, we'll see you in the war zone. For the rest of you guys, have a good night.
Quit fucking running from it.
Thank you.
Quit
Thank
fucking running
That's
from
funny.
it.
That's funny. That's a good time.
Rest
I
of you
just
guys,
wanna
good
do-
luck on your
I just-
bets.
All right.
We're closing this out. Good luck on your bets.
Yep. Yep.
Best of luck to your team unless you're a Packers fan, and we'll see you next week. Peace.